Higher Education and Chair of the UP Board of Regents, by virtue of the authority vested in me by law, hereby invest you, Alfredo E. Pascual, as the 20th President of the University of the Philippines. This medallion. And deliver this ace, symbol of the authority of the presidency of the university, conferring upon you by this act all the responsibilities and prerogatives of your office.
I accept this mace and commit myself to the mandate of the University of the Philippines as the country's national university. I solemnly pledge to do everything in my power to uphold the traditions that the university stands for: academic excellence, academic freedom, democratic governance, and service to the nation. At the same time, I shall, to the best of my ability, steer the university toward taking its place among the modern universities of our globalizing world. I embrace this mission, knowing that it can only be fulfilled with the support of faculty, students, staff, alumni, friends in government and the private sector, and by the grace of God.
I have the distinct privilege to present the 20th President of the University of the Philippines, Alfredo E. Pascual.
Isang kapagpalayang araw sa inyong lahat. About a year ago, I accepted my nomination to the presidency of UP. In my desire to lead in the remaking of UP, not only as a great Philippine university, but as a great Asian and global institution as well. I said then that many of us remember UP as a great university, the best in the country, and a respected center of learning in Asia. Over the years, however, comparative surveys of world universities have jolted us into realizing that UP's preeminent position as an institution of higher learning has faded. When I assumed office 7 months ago, I declared that UP's path can be nothing else than the path not only to the greatness of the past, but beyond it. This university must seize the leadership in making a globally competitive Philippines. But even more urgently, it should be focused on addressing those problems of the country that for decades have resisted solution. Today, I join all of you as we collectively embark on the journey towards making the University of the Philippines a great university in the 21st century. I do not profess to make UP great overnight, but I shall mark a path and launch UP towards greatness during my term. The magnitude of the task facing us is daunting, but I am encouraged by your shown support this afternoon. The remaking of UP as a great university can only be achieved through our united effort and our individual and collective recognition that we are one UP. We may have 7 constituent universities and an autonomous college, dispersed all over the country, but we are one UP. We are one UP, guided by one charter, upholding the same tradition of honor and excellence in the service of the people. Through academic excellence, UP can address the problems that beset our country and help achieve the prosperity that has long eluded our people. Academic excellence entails developing our students, researchers, faculty, and staff members into a pool of responsible and competent leaders who create world-class innovative and practical technologies that can address the problems that the country faces with food, energy, environment, industrial development, livelihood, and employment. Leaders who produce creative works that uplift the spirit of the people and articulate the essence of our national culture and identity. Leaders who conduct exemplary extension services that can transform our communities around the country. As a public university, we must be a university where students earn their degrees as a scholar ng bayan, regardless of the economic status of their family. Our general education program must instill the urgent lessons of ethics and civics, public-mindedness, national pride, and global orientation. As the National Research University, we will encourage more graduates to take the path of innovation as the lifelong researchers and creative minds critical to our national progress. To help further realize our responsibilities as a public service university, we are creating a Padayon UP office. Padayon meaning move on UP, to coordinate our public service activities, package our programs and breakthroughs, and disseminate these to our students, our faculty and staff, our policymakers in the country, our alumni all over the world, and most importantly, to our Filipino people. Academic excellence needs the support of an enabling environment anchored on operational excellence. Operational excellence, in turn, is achievable only through administrative efficiency and financial sustainability. There are various ways to attain efficiency, but the quickest way is to put in place an integrated information and communication system that will tie our different units together into one UP. Our pursuit of academic and operational excellence is rooted in UP's historic commitment to serve the people. Republic Act 9500 declares the University of the Philippines as the National University in 2008, a distinction laden with great responsibilities. UP is mandated to perform its unique and distinctive leadership in higher education and national development. UP is expected to serve as a research university, a graduate university, and a public service university, but most challenging of all, as a regional and global university. UP is indeed designed to be the great university we want and the great university that the country needs. Kagaya mo po, every time a current student who has been admitted to UP is not able to enroll because of financial inadequacy. I am saddened each time we lose a faculty member or researcher to other universities or the private sector because we cannot pay them enough. And I am frustrated every time I have to plead to the government for more budget support for UP, the national university that Congress has given so much responsibility. Because UP has been at the forefront not only of the country's educational system, but also its social, political, and economic life. It is incumbent upon all of us to ensure that the youth who go through the halls of our university are imbued with the tradition and spirit which have made UP the vanguard of our people. The university is like a seedbed where students are nourished so that they may bloom and flourish not only in academic excellence but also in moral character. As Dr. Jose Rizal said to the women of Malolos, awaken and prepare the mind of the child with every good and desirable idea. Love for honor, sincere and firm character, clear mind, clean conduct, noble action, love for one's fellow man, respect for God. No sweet fruit can be picked from a sour seed. The university, as UP's first president, Mary Bartlett, is not meant to breed aristocrats, but unselfish workers for the common good. UP must also teach those who go through its corridors that honor due any profession is to be judged alone by the measure of its service to the people. Such are the demands on us as the national university. UP has endowed us with the priceless teachings and examples of the country's finest artists, the most brilliant scientists, and its most dedicated teachers. It has also allowed us to learn, despite the limited facilities and the antiquated equipment from previous generations. It is the combination of these teachings, this environment, and the UP students' ingenuity which sets the UP graduate apart from those of other universities. But while we have managed to achieve excellence despite these limitations, we must continue to demand increases in state subsidy for UP. We must continue to work for increases in the pay of our faculty and staff. We must continue to endeavor for the upgrading of our facilities, deserving of a national university. Government financial support for UP is not an expense. It's never been an expense, but an investment that will yield obvious dividends for our country and people. We must succeed, not because we have a reputation to keep, but because we have a country to serve. We will succeed. And we will succeed because we have the students, faculty, staff, and alumni who will help us realize the goals to which I pledge my administration. Mabuhay ang Universidad ng Pilipinas! Mabuhay ang Pilipino! Mabuhay tayo lahat!